What does it mean to be a good, ethical, virtuous person? You know, philosophers throughout centuries have thought about and debated these issues, but today, you and me, we're solving it. How are we doing that? We're playing absurd trolley problems from Neil.fun. It's a quiz-style game that poses us with several different ethical dilemmas in the form of trolley problems that we have to solve and determine what is the right answer. What makes a good person? So yeah, let's just get right into it. All right, so we're playing these absurd trolley problems. Let's just start out with the original trolley problem. Oh no, a trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? So I feel like here, I'm pretty much just pulling the lever. I don't know. I feel like you got to pull the lever here. Let's pull the lever. It looks like 73% of people agreed. So, okay. Okay, so the next problem we have, a trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it. However, on the other track is 4 people. So, I mean, you know, 5 is greater than 4. I know, controversial opinion, but I do think we should still probably pull the lever, and so we can save, you know, one person. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so 67% of people agree. Okay, I feel like that's pretty much the standard opinion. We're falling well within the realm of normalcy here. Trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track. However, on the other track is your life savings. Now, this is tough, folks. What we have to weigh here is, you know, the gravity, the loss of those 5 lives on one hand. On the other hand, I got no motion. You know, I can never buy that Hellcat. You know, I can never hit a sick money spread ever again. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse. Life with no Hellcat or, you know, 5 people's lives. I gotta look out for me. I'm doing nothing. Okay, so it looks like 40% of people agree. 60%, you know, would rather destroy their life savings, which is a respectable pick. Okay, a trolley is headed towards 5 people. However, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself. What do? This is tough, folks. You know, I'd like to say I'm the type of person who would be like, listen, let me take the trolley, let these people live. But really, for 5 strangers? For 5 strangers, am I pulling the lever? I'm gonna have to do nothing again. I think I'm looking out for me. 61% of people agree. Okay, so it looks like we're looking out for number 1 here. Most people are, at least. Okay, a trolley's headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it. On the other track is the original Mona Lisa, which will be destroyed. What do? Okay, for me, and this is a hot take, I'm gonna have to be honest, this is a hot take. The Mona Lisa is just whatever, if I'm being honest. We have high-res scans. I've seen the Mona Lisa in person behind the glass, you know, whatever. It's just kind of, in my opinion, it's just whatever, you know? It's not great. So I'm destroying the Mona Lisa. Absolutely destroyed. Get wrecked, Mona. Da Vinci can cry about it. So it looks like most people agree with me. So a trolley is heading towards a rich man, but the rich guy offers you $500K to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley to kill someone else. What do? This is interesting. I'm pulling the lever. Most people agree. It's pretty split, though. 53-47, you know, pretty split. So, level of sentience. Okay, so the trolley is headed towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it, and the other track is a cat. What do? I mean, I'm killing the lobsters. I would personally kill each of the lobsters and eat them over 1 cat. Now, is that inconsistent? I can already hear the vegans angrily typing in my chat, you know, that any animal life is worth saving, and I agree to some extent. I'm killing the lobsters. Versus 1 cat? I love cats. Yeah, everyone agrees. So a trolley is heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel any pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who is wide awake instead. What do? Okay, so now this is kind of tracking to see, are we protecting people because of their, like, lives? Or do we want to, like, just minimize the harm done? Because I guess in theory, this is, you know, sort of prodding at the idea that, like, if they die painlessly, that's probably less harm than 1 person who's awake, you know, dying in agony. I'm probably gonna pull the lever. Okay, so 51% of people agree. This is pretty split down the middle, though, so I could definitely understand the grappling, you know, that folks are going through when they're doing this one. The trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. Okay, so basically there's like some level of like what's just, you know, going on here. This is the 1 person. I don't get why you would tie yourself to a train track. Should people be allowed to tie themselves to tracks? That seems like a pretty big oversight for the trolley industry. You know what? I'm doing nothing. You know, these folks, you know, they made their bed on the tracks and they're sleeping in it. So we're doing nothing. Okay, most people agreed with that one. Level 10, mercy. So the trolley is headed towards the 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you do? The might is interesting here. Might, I guess, yeah, right? I don't know why not. If it's just gonna be for just mercy killing these people, maybe making it a little bit less horrific. So yeah, I guess I would. Seems like most people agree. I wonder why you would disagree. Maybe you just don't want to be involved at all. Listen, I get that. Okay, so a trolley is headed towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it towards another track. Then your Amazon package will be late. Yeah, realistically, I'm pulling the lever. Okay, so 79% of people agree. So the trolley is headed towards your best friend. Oh no. But you can pull the lever to divert it to kill 5 strangers instead. What do you do? Now this is interesting. So this is, I guess, kind of getting at the idea. Maybe there's some kind of like ethical obligation you have to people in your lives versus strangers. Should you be morally obliged to take care of your friends at the cost of strangers? Now that's an interesting one. I'm pulling the lever. 28% of people are bad friends. You're a bad friend. Okay, so the level 13 here is a trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least that's what you think is happening because you forgot your glasses and you can't see that well. I guess this is like kind of getting at the idea of like, how do we act with imperfect information? Yeah, I would probably still, if I thought this was happening legitimately, pull the lever. I guess 47% might just not want to act if they have any degree of doubt, which is fair, which is understandable. Okay, so this one is about your cousins. A trolley is headed towards one of your first cousins. Your first cousin is like your parents' sibling's child. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. Your second cousin is your cousin's child. Hold on, let's look it up because it matters here, you know? It does matter.
1 eternity later.
Killing the second cousins, for sure. I'm killing the second cousins. Get out of here. Look at him. I mean, look at his hat. Look at my hat. Can you not see the resemblance? So a trolley is headed towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. However, with 5 elderly folks, I mean, who knows how long they're living, and it's not super clear. They could be 65, they could be 85, they could all be, you know, centenarians or whatever. So I'm gonna pull the lever. I know it's a little bit gruesome. Yes, we're murdering the child. All good though. Most people are choosing the elderly folks. Pretty cruel. Okay, so a trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. Interesting. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. Listen, I don't need... the world can barely handle 1 Evan. All right, listen. The world can't handle 5 of us running around. I really think I would be doing the world a service by not pulling the lever. No, do nothing. Most people agree. Most people don't want clones of themselves running around. It's the last thing I need. So a trolley is headed towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. Okay, you can pull the lever to divert it towards the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people. What do you do? Yeah, I'll probably just do nothing because it doesn't really matter, I don't think. We'll see the lower percentage chance, you know, view that sort of more favorably. But you kind of have to net out the percentage chance with the outcome and sort of come to that determination. We have some robo folks here versus 1 fleshy, and we're determining whether or not we want to kill 5 sentient robots or 1 human instead. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll pull the lever, honestly. If they were truly sentient robots, that's awesome. These might be the only sentient robots in existence. I'm pulling the lever. Only 15% agree with me. We have some anti-robot enjoyers over here. A trolley is headed towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth $300,000 instead. Why wouldn't you pull it, in my opinion? I don't really see a good reason not to pull it. If you can prevent some harm, you know, economic harm is a legitimate harm, I would think. Yeah, I'm pulling it. Yeah, seems like most people agree. That makes sense. A trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. Okay, pretty bad. You can press the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall, decommissioning the trolley. So I guess if we truly are just looking at the negatives, and it's presenting us with no possible positives, yeah, you should pull the lever and destroy the trolley. Most people agree. But again, there's probably some benefits that the trolley is sort of impacting or creating that we're unaware of or not privy to in this situation. Okay, so you're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in the classic trolley problem. What do you do? I guess, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna live all of these experiences. I guess you just pull the lever to kill one me instead of 5 me's. Okay, so a level 22, a harmless prank. A trolley is headed towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. And if it would be pretty funny if it's like trying to go straight and then it goes, oh, you know, but yeah, I guess why not? If it's truly harmless, yeah, sure, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, 64% of people said why not? 64% of people said, let me see it go on the other track. Level 23 here, it's headed towards a good citizen, which can be seen by his pristine sort of look, minimal trash around him. So, or we could divert it towards a litterer, someone who litters. Person is littering, and I guess they littered on the track. I guess what we're trying to evaluate is how much do we dislike littering, and is there some level of justice that we could inflict into this sort of random act of violence if we ought to throw justice into consideration? I don't know. I'm pulling the lever. So I'm looking out for me. I want a clean world, and most people agree. Due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. If you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. I'm leaving it alone. Listen, you guys can loop around for eternity. Most people disagree. Most people will want to put an end to their eternal loop-de-loop. Your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley away and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. This is tough for me because I truly have no enemies, at least not yet. I don't know, I just can't really understand what it even means to have, like, I mean, I have haters. We all have haters in our lives. No, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just probably gonna do nothing. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. Wow, they're very split here. The audience was split, literally 50-50. We have a lifespan. So a trolley is headed towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever and divert the trolley towards 5 people whose lifespan will be reduced by 10 years each instead. Yeah, I'd pull the lever. I think most people would pull this lever, right? Okay, so 63% people agree. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future. Kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? Oh yeah, that's their problem, not mine. I'm pulling the lever. Most people seem to agree. That makes sense. I get it. We have a free will consideration, so a trolley is playing out, so a trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in the situation, or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? That's why I killed those people to save my Hellcat. It wasn't me who did it. It was all those strings of decisions and choices that I didn't take part of. So no, I don't have a choice. So true. Most people seem to disagree with that sentiment. Clearly they have no motion and no Hellcat. Okay, well there we go. We have solved philosophy. I imagine this video will be studied in courses around the world. If you're an ethics professor, I'm open to lectures, I'm open to guest speaking, book deals, anything like that. Feel free to hit my line. Let me know. All right, folks, well, there we go. We solved philosophy, and everything is better now. Now that you know how to act based on my choices, you should do exactly what I do. Most importantly, you should subscribe. You should follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, check me out down below, and most importantly, you should thank yourself for watching this video.